Great work, Basil, and really well explained. You present yourself very, very well and very easy to understand. It's one of those schemes, from my point of view, that's got better as it's gone on, and it seems to have developed a sensitivity to the building. You know. It's only a dumb car park, but you've actually been quite sort of sensitive to it, and you need to do that. And so, I commend you for that. And the central hull really is kind of what it's become. I think is marvellous. It's fantastic to be inside. So, the only comment I'd make is that if it was hung instead of sort of propped up, so the only thing which is incongruous with everything is
supporting.
Yeah, sort of trying to do that. But really love, of course, the theatrics of the shot, if you like, of the lecture just about to begin. You've got the cathedral, the sunset.
Yeah.
So I think that's fantastic. Go take it to Caroline, VC Caroline, because it would make a much better gesture perhaps for the university than what we're going to get. Wonderful. So yeah,
I think just on that structure stuff, the way we were talking to Peter quite a bit, and it just kind of was supported on the university side with bridges, and on the other side.
Yeah.
Where it's not connected.
Oh, look, I think it's just such a lovely. The section shows it in all its glory, and really, when you've got something as pure as that slotted inside, you just want the joint to be seamless. You don't want to see it. That's it.
Basil, get you a bit of trouble in those bathhouses.
Would you be down there?
Oh boy. Can I just tell you a quick story? University started in the cloisters of the monasteries, way back, Western countries. And through the meditation around the cloister, the monks took on understanding, and so the university was born. And it was born with the cloister and the connection to the church and the great chambers and so on. Sydney University is a typical example of that. Can I just suggest to you that your next stage of thinking will be to actually link the cathedral, its land out the front of it, across King Street, to the top of this, and then on down to the great waterfront. Then you will have a university, a cathedral, and a town, and the river, all interlinked in a way that doesn't occur in any other country in the world. Which would be just amazing. And your beautiful idea is the first seed of that. And the fact that you've slung or supported this wonderful hull, parenthesis hall, same word, in between both sides is a very, very nice step. And thirdly, the fact that it is condensing the university to mere broadcasts is something that is really cause for concern because, well, you know the reason. But on the other hand, it does represent an incredible condensing of the meaning of university and its incredible sense of broadcast that comes from a very distilled heart. So I think again you're very foreseeing.
Thank you.
Basil, did you ever think you'd get to such a clear solution? You've really boiled off the extras, haven't you? It's beautiful. I mean, what you've arrived at through so many multiple investigations is a clear answer. And spatially, it's wonderful. The variety of spaces and the quality of light through those spaces, that would be a real place of visitation, I can assure you. People, and because it's sort of semi-public too, people go there. You a great place to visit. As Rick said, and rightly so, you've suddenly got this wonderful room that goes straight up the side to the cathedral and all the way down to the harbour. What a stairway that'd be. What a great stairway. Is that sandstone wall there existing at the moment?
There's a retaining wall, yeah.
Sandstone?
It's not sandstone.
No.
It's only cut concrete.
It's all sand.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it was, it'd be a magnificent wall.
Yeah.
But you know, just the way you've explored living room and bedrooms and made the opportunities legal and structure and minimal structure and form. I think the form of your theatre is, you know, there's something incredibly beautiful about that cross section. And also, I might say your plan was really. The nicest drawing over here was a section. There's a beautiful section there, black. Well, that's beautiful, but the other one going the other direction, I thought, that one. That's just floating in space, you know, that's magnificent. So I think you've nailed everything you started out to achieve, you know, and really well on an old building, you know, that had no life, and you've suddenly brought it alive.
Take it to the council.
Take to the university.
But it's lovely to see the hand drawings and so much life in them. That's what I like. And I think even if, you know, even the carving out or the editing of the car park and imagining, even if you couldn't get the lecture theatre and that terrace there, you could certainly get this amazing garden as a void coming down, which you could construct as ways of moving down and then create the terrace on the, I think the idea of a terrace, a city terrace, is a very beautiful thing to get up above and to look at, because you can get plants to grow down there. No, that's
facing north.
Yeah, you can get plants to grow down there. You can. But what I'm thinking also could be just an amazing cascade of gardens if the budget blew out anything. Because it could be just that walkway down, and even if nothing else, just a way of cutting through the city and making your way down. Could be extraordinary. Yeah, very nice.
We need to become this now.
Yeah. So there's a lot in it still before you take it to the chiefs, because you could do stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 and hope some of them get taken up.
But you know, that overall vision is good cause to stop those developers putting those towers in there. Because if people could see that, they'd say, good heavens, don't do that.
Yeah. But especially if you did the section all the way down, so you could see the impact on the city. I agree totally with Rick about that, because it would really tell the story about the hill and the water, and that's what it needs. It needs that kind of thinking to be made visual, and especially with your drawing skills.
Nick, have you got anything to add?
I don't think there's much to add. I think, you know, you got there in the end, and I just commend you on the perseverance and the dedication to really, you know, work through and you know, have millions of sketches and little models and just working, you know, kind of physically, and then just deleting all the superfluous stuff. You know, and that was the best work. You know, and I'm glad you didn't do any other stuff on top. Yeah, so well done, really great. And there are, you know, I mean, the car park is in limbo here, and there's another one like that in Gosford on the hill, which this university is looking at converting in the same way for accommodation and a theatre. It's like a, maybe you should seriously take it to